Hey heroes, Jonathan here at Night Knowledge. Welcome to Season 5, Episode 3 of my Wildermyth series. We come to during the years of peace. Morris went back to Yalda Weaver Works to apprentice for a year. The Merles he spun tended to play out their stories when no one was looking. Alcides found that nothing quite cooled his heart like putting saplings into soil and watching them rise. Alcides and Hunter kept up a schedule of sparring the afternoons. Alcides punctuated almost every swing with a colorful outburst. You never treated the deepest to this banter. Why waste your breath on an audience that won't appreciate it? You're saying I do? While out for an evening stroll, Hunter accidentally locked eyes with a forest squirrel. It sensed a deep resolve in Hunter's gaze and would follow him for the rest of its days. Eat up, my friend. The road before us is a long one. In the Ittle Brick Inn, a new portrait was hung. Tales of Machu and the Edge of Destiny grew ever more elaborate as the years went by. Okay, so now it's time to upgrade some gear. I'm going to go upgrade the gear and we'll be back. I probably can't make too much with only 12, 12, and actually 12 and 12. I probably won't be able to make anything at all. But we'll be back. Okay, so we're back, and as I thought, I wasn't able to make almost anything. I basically just upgraded Morris's staff. It was a fire staff, and now it's a basic tier 2 staff, which has more spell damage. Okay, so... looks like Kinson. Made it just the way you like it, all nutty and crumbly. Just don't let me hear you hobnobbing with the baker across town. You know you're my favorite Gramvere. Rain's gathering. Stay inside if you can help it. Rain, huh? Nice time to curl up with a good book. Alcides! I know the back of that head anywhere. Wait, is that little Kinson? Little? Seem to recall you've taken up mercenary work around Rabrick. What brings you my way? Got somewhere we can talk? Excuse the mess. Woke up this morning and decided to rearrange the furniture. I'll get a fire started. Conversation is always pleasanter by the hearthside. Would be nice to spend a quiet evening catching up, but the reason I came. Going to be a long story, huh? Yeah, you remember Briette? Briette? Helped us with the goat kids that one summer. Sort of rustic, sturdily built lady. Oh, Briette. Well, I ran into her last season. She had a new job lined up. Asked if I wanted in. She was always like that, looking out for me. You heard about the Droven and the Morthagi? Yeah. A little baffling seeing our old enemies turn on each other so fiercely, but I can't say I'm sorry to see it. Felt that way too, at first. Course, it's always nice to hear your enemies are beating the snot out of each other, but when it's happening on your back doorstep, people get nervous. There was talk of putting together a militia, just in case. I assumed that was the sort of job Briette had taken. Militia? Kinson, you're adorable. Why'd you want to join the militia? Oh, I mean, I don't know, but it's all anyone's talking about right now. I'm sure it is. Bigger walls and deeper trenches, and a few brave cowhands armed with pitchforks. That's their answer to everything. But no, this thing between Droven and Morthagi, see, it's not something to wring our hands over. It's an opportunity. How do you figure? Well, people like us, we have certain skills that aren't all useful in peacetime. What's good's knowing how to swing a sword if you don't have anyone to swing it at? When folks have no more use for us, hungry days can stretch to weeks. Did you miss what I said about the militia? Pretty sure they could use us. Use us? Sure. Pay us what we're worth? Doubtful. Come on, Kinson. Where's your imagination? Between the two of them, Morthagi have the upper hand. They've got the numbers. They're efficient. Move with one mind. I'd give it a few weeks tops before they overwhelmed the Droven. The Droven know it too. They're desperate, and they'll pay a high price for a good sword arm. The Droven? You'd fight for them? Yeah, why not? Well, since you ask, because they're murderers and pillagers. Did I mention they kill people? How could you justify working alongside them? Same way you justified working with the Kim brothers when the prairie dogs were running rampant. Common enemy. The Kim brothers weren't dangerous marauders. And Morthagi aren't prairie dogs. What's your point? Isn't it obvious? Finish off the Morthagi and they'll go looking for someone else to kill. Guess who's next on their list? That thought's for another day. And if the Morthagi won, would it be any different? Not like one side's better than the other. Right, but that's exactly why we should stay out of it, not pick sides. You still don't get it. I couldn't care less who wins. I'm just lending my services to the higher bidder. Look, Kinson, you don't want in? That's fine. I was only trying to do you a favor. See you around, I guess. Walius, got a table with my name on it? After that, a lot of things changed. Morthagi were driven back, but not defeated. More and more the fighting started crossing into people's lands, farms. Instead of dwindling, the army swelled, with human soldiers fighting for both sides. Morthagi too? That's got to make for some unusual negotiations. Well, I tried to find out more, who's hiring them, how they were organized. That's when I landed myself in trouble. Some men with axes chased me out of town. It's just a job to them, I get that, but they're fattening their purses. Things are getting uglier. Those of us who won't pick a side find ourselves stuck in the middle. Didn't know what to do until I remembered you and the Edge of Destiny, how you took care of that deepest problem a few years back. I thought maybe you could talk to the mercenaries. Kinson. Not sure words will get us anywhere with people like them. But if there's anything that can be done to bring the conflict to an end, I'm willing to try it. Shouldn't be hard to convince the others too. So, when do we take our first break? The shadows deepen. Okay, so Kinson joined the team. As you can see, he's a fabled adventurer. I've used him in 3 other campaigns. So, let's see. Sentinel, Battle Dance, Blood Rage, Infuriated by Wounds, Kinson deal. Nah. I think we're going to take Long Reach. Let's see, what are we going? Melee attacks cost only 1 action. Heroism. Sentinel. Leaps to reaction. We're going to go Long Reach. Okay, so we have to investigate Rabwick, which is over here. There's nowhere else to go, so guess that's where we're going. Unless I want to go to Fever Top first. Let's go there first. Always get some extra experience, extra gear before we tackle what it seems like that's the last thing to do in the chapter, but that'd be a very short chapter. The day is calm. The scouting mission has discovered nothing dangerous. Having outdistanced his companions, Hunter sits to rest. Does he sleep? Dream? Is it a vision? A metaphor? Or does a tortoise truly come and speak to him? He has seen somewhere before the patterns that swirl upon its shell. Of course you have. This pattern is everywhere. In the wind, in the stars, in the sea, in the storm, in the fire and the fern. We have always been here. We? We hold up the earth and the sky and the storm. We protect the fern and the water and the wheat. You should understand that. You protect others also. You're one of us. Can't you feel it? What do you think? Well, this is it. This is how I can keep them all safe. Or, sorry, I'm not joined. I think I've joined before, so let's select no. Tortoise. Sorry? Very well, Hunter. The choice is yours, and the lone wolf can still serve. Hey, Hunter, you been napping on the job? No, Did you see a... Yeah, I guess I must have been. Took you long enough to catch up. Everybody's here now. Let's go. Okay, so there's the turtle, or tortoise, and we are going to spend a legacy point to secure this location. And I forgot what I needed. Let's see, what do we have? Let's see. Ingots and spell threads, ingots and fabric. So we got lots of fabric. We got lots of... Let's go for ingots. Let's go. Okay. The mine has been dug. We have multiple ingots. Great. And let's assault Rabwick, I guess. Roads, trails, fox paths. Wonder how many fox feet it takes to... Morris, I've been falling behind again, haven't I? Wasn't gonna say anything. Been thinking, actually, about a book I read once. Memoirs of a woman named Rabmia Fristal. She did a lot of traveling when she was young. Something of a rambler. Liked to listen to local stories wherever she stopped. Legends and things that have been passed down through the years. Ended up putting a lot of them in print, a dozen or so tomes altogether. Unfortunately, I was never able to track them all down. But well, it wasn't just stories themselves that interested her, it was where they came from, how they began. See, there were some that kept popping up no matter how far she traveled, told different, but still recognizable under all the strange additions and elaborations of their tellers. She thought that in each story there was probably some kernel of truth, some real piece of our past dressed up in the guise of a fable. Hard to get at that truth, though, if everyone tells it different. Sort of like the road apple fiasco. I mean, when I hear the way Alcides tells it, and then I hear Hunter's version, don't get me started. He mangles it every time. It's a few more hours before they reach Rabwick. By then, smoke chokes the air, and all cause for laughter is forgotten. They find the town in shambles, fire raging, the corpses of Droven and Morthagi mingled with townsfolk, but the fighting's not done. Uh-oh, we got them on both sides. Okay. Oh, it's a lot of guys. We got Droven and Morthagi. I've never seen this. Okay, whoa, we got a lot of guys all over the place. How are we going to take care of this? Okay, Kinson, I want you to run up and take out this guy. Well done, 10 damage. Oh. I think he got his... Did he get an action back? I don't know. Okay, we'll just guard for him. Hunter, what are we going to do? We are going to try this. Hunter is going to move forward. And we are going to cone of fire these guys. Beautiful. Well done. Oh, look at that. Fire everywhere. All right. And you know what's going to happen now. Morris interferes with this fire. Oh, there's more guys over there. We're going to fire leash on to this guy. Beautiful. Okay. Now, Machu, your turn. Show us your skill. Let's see. We'll interfuse with this blaze. We'll fire leash it through this guy. Oh no, it dodged. Damn it. Okay, but the fire is on top of him, so that should mean that he blocks. That he takes damage when it's his turn. So he'll sentinel. Yep, he takes damage. He's done. So we took out a lot of them. Oh, there's a Droven. Oh, gotta watch out. They're all behind me. Are they gonna attack each other? Maybe. I don't think they're gonna attack each other. Oh no, he dodged. Oh, Damn it. Damn it. Okay. Alcides. Hit this guy. Well done. Okay. No! How did you miss? Uh-oh, that's not good. Matchu. You know what? Hunter, same thing. Cone of Fire. Well done. Morris. Can I get you to interfuse with this fire? And I'm going to Fire Leash this one and move it on top. Okay. And Matchu, let's see if I can get you to interfuse with, let's see, this. We're going to do Scalding Rain. There we go, beautiful. Okay, and then I'll move Kinson here, and we will guard. Let's see what happens. Oh, here's a stealth guy. Oh, I thought he was going to attack me. Uh-oh, no, that's not good. Crap. Damn it, Kinson's taking damage. Morris is taking damage. Okay, we need to get Alcides a little closer. Take him out. There we go, untouchable. Okay, Morris, can I get you to move over here? Then Fire Leash this one onto here. Okay, so now his Spectre Step is turned off. Let's see. I'm actually going to go right here. We're going to use Heroism, and we're going to Frenzy the crap out of this guy. Or miss like crazy. Frenzy again. Ah, you suck. Ugh. Suck more. Okay. You know what? That's okay. Because... why is that okay? Because the guy's inside. Okay, Matchu, can I get you to interfuse with something? Okay, turn on your Heroism. And let's discus this guy a few times. Discus that again. Okay, that guy's done. There we go. Well done, Matchu. Oh, there's still more guys? Scalding, sure. Ah. There's still more bad guys out there. Oh no, that's it. Victory. That's a pretty tough fight. Who amongst them? Flames are quenched. Smoke drifts away. Few homes survive ruin. With time, they'll be repaired, but there'll be no replacing the lives that were lost. As night swoops in, the survivors make hasty efforts to collect their dead, arranging the corpses in the Undertaker's shed. They leave the Drelvin and the Morthagi for tomorrow. Those without shelter find their way to the farmer Shea's barn. Come along now, plenty of room for everybody. Hang on, Mom, we don't know this guy. Doesn't mean we can't be mannerly. For all we know, he's one of them who attacked us. Yeah, sure, if that's the kind of thanks we get for... It's alright. I saw what you did. I'm Shea, and that's my obnoxious kid, Arya. We're happy to have you. Real happy. Could you tell us what happened here? How it started? If you don't mind waiting, more folks coming. Gotta make sure they're made comfortable. Arya. Ira. Show them where they can rest. Fine. Some hay over here could put your head on a sack. Troughs of water for drinking. Outhouse is behind the barn if you must. I guess you still don't trust us, huh? That'll be like trusting a knife not to cut you, or a flame not to burn. Maybe you fought for us today, but who's to say you won't sell out tomorrow? Saw them with my own eyes. Types like you, mingling with those lizard heads and bone contraptions. Pillaging and murdering while my mom risked her backside shepherding kids and old folk to safety. What we need is more people like her, not you lot. Oh, hey Mom, they're just getting settled. Sure. Now, why don't you put that thing down and see what kind of supper you can rustle up for our stores? Seems touchy. She's just riled up, is all. When the Morthagi appeared, she grabbed that pitchfork and tried to run out and join the fight. I held her back, told her to guard the barn, mind the fires didn't get too close. So, you risk your life instead? I'm no hero, but if one of us had to... Anyway, though, that's how it began. Morthagi came crawling out of the fields and surrounded Rabwick before most had risen from their beds. Probably knew the Droven were headed this way and meant to get to the drop on them. Saw the town for a convenient battleground. Don't think killing us was their reason for being here, but they sure didn't mind doing it. And the folks who were with them. The mercenaries. You saw them then? They'd be hard to miss. They were hollering and directing. Almost like the Morthagi taking orders from the people. I can't be sure, but let's just say there wasn't much to separate them. No hesitancy, no remorse. Doesn't sound like it'd do much good to try to talk to them, does it? Look, we all know why we're doing it. This war drags on, it's more coin for them. Only one thing for us to do. Take the fight to both sides. When the new day dawns, they ready themselves for another road. Sort of feel I should try to talk you out of it. Not that I... Whew, Mom, did you hear? Hear what, kidlet? Just talk to Kalmar. All those Droven bodies they left out in the streets have been picked clean. Nothing left but bones. Oh, coyotes probably. Though I'll admit, all in one night. Well, you'd better be on your way. And if you ever find yourselves around here again, know that my barn's always open to you. Good luck, I guess. Pitting ourselves against them both. You don't think we're taking on too much? Nah, we're just doing what needs doing. Guess what happened here proves there's no staying out of it. It's just fighting people. And what about your friend, Kinson? If it comes to that, we'll do what we need to do. Don't worry about me. There's still the question, which side do we take out first? Should we flip a coin? Okay, so Deepest get a additional card added. Okay, looks like we can recruit someone at Rabwick. We probably will do that. Let's and we can do the Droven stronghold, or the Morthagi stronghold is... I don't see it. Oh, I'm blind. Oh, so over here. Huh. Okay. I think we're gonna hit the Droven first, but we're gonna recruit someone. Oh, we do have a full team though, so I'm not too sure about this. Let's pick from our legacy. Who are we gonna pick? More warriors, because now we have Alcides, Kinson warriors. I could have Pojo. Pojo is an archer. I don't want another mystic. So two hunters, 2 warriors, 2 mystics. Or we could have Preya. Preya is very strong. I think we're going to bring Preya. Actually, you know what? If we can get the resources, a hunter can actually be very strong. But we're not gaining the experience I'm looking for in this game. So I think we're just going to pick the most powerful people. So I can pick 2 points. Let's see. Should I go double hardiness? Oh, look at that. We can give her a crazy amount of armor. Hardiness? Let's see. Whoa. That's pretty good. 50% extra health for Preya? Or should we give her endurance, giving extra armor? We can make her super tanky. Let's go health. Double health. Hunter and Machu went into town amid a hum of tension and talk. Rabwick always this boisterous? Preya's just slain a monster. Something's got all the way up here? Nasty thing was trying to creep up from the hills. Preya took care of it, though. It was something to watch. It was gross. She clearly done this sort of thing before. If I didn't know any better, I'd say she was bored. Where's she now? Out by the barns, keeping kids from poking the carcass. You want to use a stick to poke it, fine, but it has to be at least as long as your arm. Nobody touch it. I'll know if you did. You'll get a rash. They're at Rabwick then. Well, just the one. Not all the moment. Not at the moment though, anymore. You make plans and they get chewed up, huh? It sounds like you've gotten quite a knack for taking them down though. We're looking for that. We? Hunter, the edge of destiny. I've heard of you. Preya, we've heard of you too. Okay, so... Oh, you know what? So we'll do that. People are healed up. Calamity starting soon. Green things make the spring air smell good as day fades. Probably stop by those rocks unless you have another idea. But on the horn of Grey Mountain, sun lasts longer than anywhere else. Unwatched, the lady of that place gathers her forgotten power. You're a trudger, Captain Briette. Huh? Oh, I'll admit, I'm not in love with the high places. It's a spooky little flock you keep around you. To perch where the light never leaves your shoulder, you must rise over the trees, over hills, over your tallest peers. These are them who've dared it. Chosen ones who deserve and desire my favor. You may someday see that I'm shrewd in my selections. My queen. What I wanted to say, though, Volta, the coin is enough. I don't need convincing. Call yourself Empress. I'll echo it as loud as you like. Yet I am unsatisfied. I am in fact ruffled. Your tone, Captain Briette, is rather pink. The silver lands glow in the light of late day. High, cold airstreams ripple their clothes. You may mistake me for a strimp, a measly mountain miser, but stand there. We're right on the edge. Queen Volta, let us prepare a feast and a combat, just as before. No, Bracken, if the hero Briette will be my captain, then she must also be my witness. And so saying, she grims her mouth, breathing into her full frame. Around her rises a burning ring of wind, constellated stones of light, thrumming air, bitter on the tongue, biting on their bones. Witness it! The fact of anything's form begins to wobble. A feathered sound of wings wumming. The vulture queen rises from the cindery crust of her skin, and her scream bloodies creation. Caca! The whipped sky snarls. Hope wanders away, no longer at home here. This groan of a world, this blister of a star. Stand, my queen. But you can simply do that? You see now. There's only the smallest falter in her scowling vulture voice, undetectable save by the one who served her first. With or without you, I have this land, my homeland. My right is to all lives and dies upon it, and I will have it all back. For if I wished, I would douse the very torch of existence and fallow every field forever. And that is now proven, my queen. Show mercy upon them, please. Mercy, do you ask? I beg it. It's okay. We seem to be okay. Could be my fault. I'm annoying. Pitiable things. Mercy, then, I grant you. Stately, she descends down the favored path. Winds finds rare brine on Captain Briette's cheeks, and the broken light is allowed to mend itself. My queen! Ugh. I wish you held back. Revealing your true countenance is more than enough. Sharing your treasury, exhibiting the might of your masked faithful. It was enough for the other captain. This one wanted more. You do, of course, know better than I. Bracken helps her embrittled queen stand. Good. Anyway, it's good. This is how faith is won, Bracken. Forgive me, Queen Volta, but is not how my faith. Fetch a ferret sack. It'll only rest in my chamber for a time and be exactly as I was. Exactly as you were. Ill luck for our enemies. That's how I'll think of it. I'll sleep fine. The wakeful night lasts long past the hollowing of the pot. Okay, so the recruit is prepared. And now it's time to make a... We're going to go for the Droven Stronghold. We're going to make a... What's it called? A bridge over here. Let's get started. And... I don't know. I think I'm going to need to split the team, but I don't like a team of 3 and 3. 3 and 3 is a little bit low. Hutkinson and Hunter are rivals, and now we have a bridge. So I don't know. I want one more guy to join us. But we're going to end the episode right here. Thank you very much for joining me today. Check out the rest of my channel for other videos on Wildermyth, video games, board games, and other fun things. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.